All right, so this morning I want to talk about cults and culture really quick. So, yesterday, to make a long story short, in our leadership chat, which is all of the leadership in our district at Shake Shack, we have to post cleaning tasks. And long story short, again, my AGM, assistant general manager, was just like, I'm not finna post the picture of our cleaning task in there yet because it doesn't look as good as the other ones, which caused me to have this thought that I'm sharing with y'all now about how culture is a cult. Music culture, church culture, any other kind of culture in the world, we all pick what kind of cult we want to be under. And cult, think about cultivate certain behavior within a person. So my AGM, my assistant general manager, wasn't going to post our cleaning task in the chat because it wasn't good enough. I think that that's a good thing about culture because it governs behavior and it naturally brings up the level of commitment to excellence that a person would showcase in a thing like a cleaning task. The bad part about it is that there could be a tendency to do things only for the purpose of, like she said, not being embarrassed at your cleaning task looking worse than the other cleaning task. On the one hand, culture is good because it governs the behavior of people. But one thing that culture cannot do is it cannot govern true convictions. It cannot govern true convictions. If the only reason why you're not going to do a certain thing or going to do a certain thing within the culture that you're attached to is attached to everybody else in the culture, then you have to stop and ask yourself, why am I really doing this? And I think that it's possible for anybody to get lost in a culture to where you are part of this group thing. And you only think in a certain way about a certain thing because you're a part of a group that thinks the same way about that thing. You're riding the wave of culture. But I beg to ask the question of, who are you really outside of the culture that you're a part of? Who are you outside of your church culture? Who are you outside of your work culture, the entertainment culture, or whatever? I think that there can be an identity crisis that exists in life with people when they're outside of a culture. It's one thing to be excellent inside of a bubble where that is the status quo, to be excellent. But at what point do you not be a consumer of culture? And at what point do you become a contributor of culture with who you are and your identity? Forget about doing a cleaning task good because you don't want to be embarrassed. I think that's skating the line of being a man pleaser. As a Christian, I'm instructed to do whatever I do as unto God and not unto men. I'm not going to do a cleaning task and put it in the chat because I want to fit the culture of the day. I'm going to do a cleaning task and I'm going to put it in the chat because I'm working as unto the Lord. Both look the same, but at the heart of the matter, which one really matters? Because anybody can shuck and jive, anybody can dance for the corporate world. Anybody can shuck and jive, anybody can dance for the praise of men. And literally, Jesus talks about this so many times in his speeches and in his teachings to his disciples on not being men pleasers. Being a man pleaser and working in excellence from the heart look exactly the same. There's only God that judges the hearts. And this is just a video to stop and get us to pause and think about who we are really and truly with inside culture. Why do you do things? Is it from the heart or is it from the groupthink and the culture? Stop and ask yourself that. It's a really important question to ask because you can be doing all of these things thinking you get to heaven and you get there and he'll say, I never knew you. Do you know God for yourself or do you know the culture?